Hey guys, Tech Dimension with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to discuss what seller refurbished means on eBay. If you're buying either phones or anything off eBay, you'll see a lot of things listed under seller refurbished. We're going to break down for you guys what that means and if it's really good or bad to buy items that are under seller refurbished, what to look out for, and that lot more in this video. But before we get started, if you guys are new to our channel, we do a lot of tech news, reviews, and giveaways, so make sure that like and subscribe button. Also, if you guys are in the market to buy one of the phones at a discounted price, make sure you guys check out the links in the description section. So let's talk about what seller refurbished means when something is listed under that condition. Well, under seller refurbished program that eBay has, it simply means that if item is under seller refurbished condition, it either has been restored or repaired to working condition by the eBay seller or a third party. This means the item has been inspected, cleaned, repaired to working condition, could be in very good to excellent condition. So in layman terms, what does that mean for us? Well, it means when it comes to any item that you have, there could have been a slight change or repair done. For example, a part might have been replaced, maybe something was fixed up and they're reselling it. And this happens when you see a seller that sells a lot of devices or items because they buy it in quantities and they're able to fix them up and resell it at a really good discounted price. So that's why you're going to see that. And when it comes to seller refurbished, we're going to talk about iPhones or any Apple devices for the matter, or any phones in general. That could mean a couple things. For example, if the screen, the front or the back was ever replaced, the battery, the camera, charge port, speakers, sensors, any of that was replaced, it would fall under the seller refurbished category. Again, it doesn't have to be. It could be one or more of those things that were replaced, and it works exactly like original phone that you bought without any issue, and you may not even notice the difference. But do keep in mind that what seller refurbished devices mean. You'll see this whenever you're browsing on eBay. For example, if we look at a listing here, we're on ebay.com. The first thing we see is the iPhone 11 here listed for this much, and we go down condition, as you can see, seller refurbished here, and it kind of gives you a definition of what that means, as we mentioned here, and that's what it really means. It's fully tested most of the time when you're looking at a seller refurbished item. You also get this 30 to 60 day return policy, so you can return it. Let's say if you got something and you feel like it's not working the way it's supposed to, or there's something looks fishy, you don't feel like the product is as genuine as you want it to be, return it, get your money back without any issues. Now let's talk about the cons of seller refurbished. Well, seller refurbished means some of the features can be missing. For example, if you bought one that the screen was replaced somehow, here on the newer phones that have Face ID, you'll notice the Face ID probably doesn't work any longer because the sensor is so delicate. If there's something that happens, those won't work. The other thing when it comes to replacing a screen is on iPhone 8 or newer, what's going to happen is if you go into display, this feature that True Tone is not going to be available because those are only available on genuine iPhones unless they were reprogrammed, which not a lot of sellers on eBay does that. So that's going to be one thing, is that missing feature of a replacement device, which they replace usually OEM parts, which sometimes could be better than the original part. Other times it might not last as long. So that's something you're going to want to keep in mind. Now let's talk about the pro of buying seller refurbished device. So the biggest pro when it comes to buying seller refurbished device, it's going to be your saving. You're going to be saving a lot of money, somewhere between 50% and up sometimes. Sometimes you on Apple devices, you might be paying half the price you would pay for a new Apple device that you could have potentially saved on. And it doesn't have to be Apple device. It could be anything you're buying, Samsung phone, appliances, tools, whatever the case may be. It could even go up to 70-80% discount, and that's a lot of saving in your pocket instead of going into the store and buying something new. And the other, of course, pro when it comes to these devices is that there's going to be a return policy. So if you need to return, most devices or most items are going to give you a 30-day return or for free. So they would send you the label, email it to you, fax it up, and send it back, get your money back, no issues whatsoever. So it's going to be coming down, is seller refurbished good or bad? It's going to be completely up to you. Do you want to buy something that's seller refurbished? Most of the time, seller refurbished, again, doesn't mean it's bad in any way. It just means that when you're buying it, just keep in mind that there could have been replacement of any parts or something like that, and you want to be cautious of that and really thoroughly inspect a phone, which in this video we discuss heavily on. If you're buying from any seller on eBay, make sure you check out the part, that it's good. And that's why we made a video on our channel about checking anything that you buy off eBay whenever you're getting good deals, to check it out thoroughly before you do anything else. The other thing about third-party sellers on eBay is that, especially when it comes to electronics, is accessory pieces. For example, these phones were bought from eBay, and we might be getting third-party cable and wall adapters or even headphones that aren't the original ones. That's because they have been replaced or trade-in devices that can't give you those genuine parts, which, as you know, Apple cables itself, the genuine ones cost some money to buy. So that's why you're getting a saving, is because you're not getting those genuine parts like the accessories themselves. So that's going to be another cost saving, but you may not care, because if you already have a phone, you can use the previous existing charger. And sometimes even third-party chargers are better than the original Apple ones because they tend to break down. So there you guys have it for our review of seller refurbished device. If you ever bought one, have experience with it, leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.